wind guide me.
No.
Seems like a new discovery. Remnants of the past. None shall whisper.
Here we go again. Leave me alone! Holy stampede! Here comes Encore! Leave me alone! Blue! I can use
Down with the curtain. Nowhere to hide. Keep it together. One with the sound. Let's choose. Endure and defy.
Leave it to me. Bask in the sunlight. Notice it. Here we go again. Leave me alone. You're in. No one picks on Uncle's friends. Ha! You're done for. Oopsie daisy.
Leave it to me. Nowhere to hide. One with the sounds. Shadow descends. Nowhere to hide. Down with the curtain. Endure and defy. One with the sounds.
Blaze attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da! You're in! Bully stampede! You're in for it now! Here comes Encore! Hands off my friends. Life is in everything. Imitation.
None shall whisper. One with the sounds. You will obey. One with the sounds. Keep it together.
No one picks on Uncle's friends. Bully, hey!
One with the sounds.
Leave it to me. Luminous energy. Imitation.
Nowhere to hide. Down with the curtain. One with the sounds.
Here comes Encore!
obey.
One with sounds.
Here we go again. Here comes Encore. You're in for it now. Ha, you're in. Leave it to me. Bask in the sunlight. Ha, imitation.
None shall whisper.
One with sounds. Leave it to me. One with sounds.
Late attack. No one picks on Uncle's friends. Blue. Noticing. Life is in everything. Going against wind.
Shadow descent.
You will obey.
One with sounds. One with sounds.
Here we go again. Into Woolly's belly you go. Here comes Encore. You're in. Leave it to me. Woefully. Bask in the sunlight. Imitation.
Endure and defy. Down with the curtain.
One with sounds.
I need food.
That was fun. A short little aside in our main story questing.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey. This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Time flies by. Anything can change. Yet, the Sonnet's caskets shall endure. Time flies by. Anything. Remember to stop and look around. Explore. Maybe there are ancient relics on those faraway mountains.
Here's to a world of discovery. Of course. One moment, please. We're connecting to your terminal.
Leave it to me.
Woolies attack! Da-da-da-da-da-da! You're in for it now! Leave it to me. Imitate. Luminous energy.
Be gone. Endure and defy. You will obey.
One with the sounds. Leave it to me.
Here we go again. No one picks on Ungar's friends. Blue. Invitation.
An unexpected discovery. Leave it to me.
down with the curtain. Nowhere to hide.
Remnants of the past. Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
Here we go again. Bully stampede. Bully sled race. Ha. You're in for it now. Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
One with the sounds.
None shall whisper.
Cherish every gain. Leave it to me.
everything. Irritation. Roll for me.
Down with the curtain.
Leave it to me.
Time to get
sounds.
down to business. Woolly's attack. Woolly stampede. No one picks on Uncle's friends. Woolly sense is tingling. Woolly, that away. Leave it to me. Irritation.
You will obey.
One with the sounds. Cherish every gain.
Yes, some TDs found their way inside and we're now surrounded by a bunch of cops. Strange. The path is blocked. That thing should open it back up. I'll handle it. You guarding this place for Master? Out of my way. Master... Oh, there's a bunch of cops that just attacked...
That's just the stage of you.
My field of expertise.
One with the sounds.
Endure and defy.
I can't believe it.
One with the sounds.
I can't get through here, but Zapstring should be able to get under it.
This should deactivate.
Down with the curtain.
I can't believe it. Leave it to me.
Good. Those exiles can't reach us now. Master Dollmaker's chamber is right up ahead. Don't die on me now. So many prototype pup here. These are his prize achievement. That's more like.
Going against wind. Imitation.
Military-grade mechs. How did they get their hands on these? That's the total number of prototype puppets. Imagine what would happen if they were all activated at once. All puppets are powered by these metal canisters. That's why non-resonators can activate the puppets.
Imitation.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost. Watch your burn. My field of expertise. Zapstring, our turn.
One with the sounds. Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
You will obey.
Yinlin, you made it. Have those cops entered the factory?
Not yet. But those exiles were overclocking, and I had to take them down.
It's fine. They're disposable. They're a bunch of outcasts, willing to do whatever it takes to survive. No one would warn them if they died. Oh? Me? I could save them, I'm sure. But who's going to save me?
Stop it, Dolmy.
Yinlin, I thought at least you would understand me. I don't blame you. You were too young when they passed away, after all. You hardly remember them. And that's why I couldn't revive them from your memory. This is where you reside.
Dollmaker, you...
I was an outcast, alone and shunned, until my mentor and his wife took me in. They were my true family. I'll do anything to bring them back, no matter the price. So... it's almost time. My identity must stay...
But our people are still inside the factory.
Our people? There's only the two of us. The rest of them are not worth my concern.
What about Rover?
Same as before, Yinlin. Just knock him out. No need to keep him intact this time. Some level of basic consciousness is enough. The Fraxidus taught me methods to operate on a body like that. I'll leave two puppets here to pretend we're still holding him hostage behind the closed door.
We'll need the data repository, too.
Yes, my research data. That's more valuable than my life. I'll take care of the data transfer. Yinlin, you deal with this person. Be quick! Yinlin, what are you doing?
It all ends here, Dollmaker. You're going nowhere. You of all people should know why the Fraxidus offered their help.
Yinlin, you... how dare you betray me?
I have never forgotten who I am. My bloodline is one of Jinzhou's patrollers. I will always uphold my duty, just like my parents before me. They fought to the last minute of their lives, trying to save the innocent.
Everything I've done, I did it for them!
No, you did it to relive the kindness you once felt. But my parents are gone. So are everyone else's loved ones. It's time we wake up from this dream you've been spinning.
Don't you dare!
Careful.
One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
again! You're in for it now! I'm here down to business! Blue! Hold an invitation. Life is in everything.
Tear them to pieces. Sebastian, it's our curse. Your time is over. My field of expertise. Lightning has destroyed the control panel and hologram projectors. This is what the factory really looks like. This thing. The Fraxidus. You got this from them in exchange for being their pawn?
Me? Their pawn? Ha! I'm the one pulling their strings, sweetheart.
Down with curtain. One with the sounds.
Leave it to me. Invitation. Mommy.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost. No mercy. My field of expertise.
Begone. None shall whisper.
Last time it bugged out when this fight started, so I
It's
couldn't
all
finish
over,
the mission.
Dollmaker. Surrender now.
Furthest.
Jinlin! How could you do this to me? I created this world for my followers. They found salvation through my puppets. I am their savior! You too, Yinlin! You had the chance to reunite with your family. Why are you doing this to me?
I never met my parents, but my actions are guided by their beliefs. As a child, I bemoaned my misfortune, but I knew better than to harm others to make up for it. The dead deserve peace. My parents are gone, and I can't change the past. But the presence is mine to control. I can still bring justice to those who caused their untimely end.
What's wrong with doing what I can for our happiness? Laws and principles are just tools for those in charge.
Is that why you must deprave others of their happiness?
Ha! Suddenly justice. I already wiped your data from their records. No one knows you were a patroller. You can't prove it to anyone now.
Yes, they may never allow me back. Doesn't matter now. It's a small price to pay to stop you and the greater evil you serve. I don't need a recognized identity to do what's right. I can do it my way.
You...
I should get going. I'm leaving the rest to you, Rover. Please, keep it secret from the patrollers until it's all over. One day, I'll tell them everything myself. Next time we meet, I'll explain all, and I'll thank you properly, I guess.
Quick, over there!
Rover! Are you okay? We've sent those civilians back to Jinzhou for medicals. They weren't super excited to leave for some reason. They didn't want to be separated from those puppets, no matter what. There was really not much we could do about it. Oh, where's that woman who kidnapped you? Don't tell me she's already gone! Quick! We're going after her! Ah, yeah, she's a slippery one. Unlikely we can track her down. Also, something about her seems not... We'll table that for now. I'll see you there.
Cherish every gain.
So that's what the Seance Society was up to. Thanks for your statement, it really helped. Somehow the Fraxidus was involved too. Who would have thought? The man's still not saying anything. Guess we'll have to keep him in custody for now. Nothing about that suspect lady either. We still have zero info on her. Oh, so the missing cases led us to an illegal cult-like organization and a bunch of other twisted plans. Unbelievable. We'd be toast without your help. Huh? And who's that? What? Come on, you need to be more... Well, that's it for now.
A letter without a signature. It can only lead to one thing. Yenlin. She's waiting for me. Same as last time, she said. Must be the wolf markings. I should look around.
What happens next, Encore? Yeah, we want to hear the rest of the story. Oh, settle down, you two. The Woolly Warrior will come out once everyone's nicely in their seats. Plus, Encore's still waiting for a friend. Ah, there he is. Rover! Encore finally got to see you again. Encore was wondering if you'd come, and even had Cosmos and Cloudy go scouting for you.
Encore wants you to come play with us and listen to our stories. Everyone was so busy the last time Encore's here in Jinzhou, we didn't even get to play together. But Encore won't let that happen again, cause Encore's here on vacation this time. Of course they do! Everyone at Black Shores is really nice. Even someone as busy as Alto gets to have them. Anyway, since we finally got some free time, I told Alto I wanted to visit some friends in Jinzhou. Oh, but he just lay in his chair, bragged about how he has so much grown-up stuff to worry about, and was too busy for playtime. Poor grown-ups. They're always so busy. They don't even have time for stories. Well, too bad for Alto. All I could do was come here by myself with my stories and Alto's wallet. Right, let me introduce you to everyone. But I think most of them have heard about you already. Gather round, everyone. Encore presents to you Rover, savior of Jinzhou, hero of heroes.
Oh, really? So you're the big hero Encore was talking about. She said you took out that giant TD like this, and that. So cool. Are you here for some stories, big hero? Yep. Encore stories are really fun.
Sounds a lot like Alto.
Oh, there's this other story about a golden-eyed kitty and his little birdie friend.
This one's about me and Yang Ning.
Uh-huh. There's plenty more of them. This time, Encore's got a whole new story to tell. It's about the adventures of the Woolly Warrior. You'll love it. That's right. Adventures are the best. So, want to hear? If you enjoy stories, Rover, you...
Go inside a story. Is Encore using some kind of metaphor? Doesn't hurt to check it out, I guess.
Great! Come, Encore's... All right, settle down.
Splendid view, right? As promised, I owe you a lot of explanation. No, I wasn't expecting to meet you. My order was to oversee our deal with the Fraxidus. You were just a pawn in my plan to find where Larong kept the puppets. But I didn't expect him to try and escape with them. Couldn't risk exposing myself yet, so I had to track him down and retrieve the puppets. Around that time, Dollmaker caught wind of your special abilities. He asked me to bring you to that safe house. Oh, really? I even upped the voltage for the best effect. Was that just a zap to you? No wonder our Dollmaker took so much interest in that body of yours. Unfortunately, no. He tried but couldn't gain access. According to him, you possess a power beyond his understanding that prevented him from prying into your mind. You might be more special than you had thought. said he couldn't read your mind without risking his own sanity, let alone retrieve any information. I can't imagine what the hell is going on beneath your skull. Who knows? Maybe you helped some strangers again only to mess with the wrong person and ended up with your memories gone. I say you should stop playing hero and take better care of yourself. You'll live longer that way. Don't think I need to, since you can handle yourself just. We have a lot in common. Both alone in this world. Maybe I'll keep you in my thoughts. And eventually, we'll both learn to move through our lives with loneliness. Perhaps the same loneliness was too much for Dollmaker to bear. Yes. After my raised me to be a patroller for his own agenda. In the end, I did become a patroller. Maybe I'm indeed a heart-wrencher. Yes. We all have to face the consequence. If I had acted sooner, perhaps, like everyone else in the Seance Society, I too held on to that naive pipe dream. The dream of finally meeting my parents. Deep down, I knew a lot of it still remains unresolved. Yes, we must stay vigilant until we expose the true culprit. Don't tell me you're if you are. It was a joke. Anyway, I should thank you. Because of you, I was able to accomplish far more and save many more lives than I imagined. You feel different. I have the feeling I can always trust your words, whatever you say. Oh, and lastly, until we meet again, Rover. Perhaps I'll meet you under an entirely different identity next time.
Put your feet down. I don't want to listen to some... All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start. Is it about the grey birdie? We didn't get to finish it last time. Nope. Today's story will be about the woolly warrior and how she makes her wishes come true. The story begins in a land of boundless imagination, known as the Woolly Kingdom. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle lies a magical gateway. Whoever passes through it can have any wish come true. To reach this gateway, you must first go over a great many obstacles. Yet, countless adventurers still choose to embark on this journey, for each holds wishes to fulfill. Before setting off on their quests, Fairy Cloudy will ask them, should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor, along with a treasure trove of unforgettable memories. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky journey? If you'd ask me, I'd choose wealth. That way, I can buy all the starflakes I can eat.
I'd definitely choose honor. That way I'll be famous, and everyone would shout my name whenever they see me. Wherever.
What about you, brave adventurer? Do you seek riches or fame? Thus you shall accompany them. They say treasures, see? And among these people, I do not, Fairy Cloudy. If you desire neither wealth nor honor, I have but one wish. Fairy Cloudy nods in approval and offers her guide. Very well. Then believe when you open your eyes, a brand... Once we've completed this story, So, does the Woolly Warrior's companion...
Where am I?
Hey, hey! Over here!
Is that Encore? I should go check it out.
You must be new to this place. Are you also searching for the Gateway of Wishes?
Gateway of Wishes. Looks like I...
That's great! How about since it's your first time here? This is the Woolly Kingdom. A land filled with lots and lots of woolies. Look! Even the clouds is you're in luck! I know this place like the back of my hand. Yippee! Very cloudy once we're there. Please don't hurt me! Beware! This is where many stories begin. When a story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Look at all these monsters. Let's beat them up. Oh, you're finally... This is Cloudy Fairy. She gets...
She's even got all this...
So, you're searching for the... Yes! The first rep next! And finally, the Wreath of One Shoe. Perfect! All we need to do now is go through this... Oh, thank you, Fairy Cloudy. Oh, you're very welcome, dear. There has to be more, right? Welcome back from the Woolly Kingdom. Yuppers! It's where all the woolly stories begin. Cosmos and Cloudy's home. With their help, Encore can even invite friends for a visit. But not everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who thinks the stories are just made up. You're different. You're one of Encore's best friends and have listened to my stories. So Encore wanted to give you a surprise. I know, right? You and I work great as a team. Encore really enjoys this story. In it, Woolly Warrior and her companions work their way out of all kinds of trouble, just like we did. Mom said that as long as you believe, stories will give you strength. So whenever I think of them, it makes my heart feel warm. And Encore wants to share this warm feeling with you and make you happy too. Because Encore loves to play an adventure with you. It's just that everyone was so busy last time. But this time, Encore's here on vacation. Curious about what happens next in the story, Rover? If you are, you should join Encore's adventure team. That way, we can go and find out its ending together. be the vice captain. Now, for our first team assignment, let's go find out everyone's thoughts on the story. The joys of the story should be shared with everyone. It's not just my story. Once we know what the audience thinks, we'll know how to work on the story going forward. After all, it's the applause that makes for a curtain call.
He killed his boy.
Okay, let's see. Look, that girl by herself over there. Unkar wonders what she thinks about the story. Come on, let's go ask her.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
take a look at our official merch? Oh, you are...
Fivefold blessings grace your door, good luck and fortune evermore.
Aw, the lucky greetings. You're from the Lion Dance troupe, I bet. Nice to meet you. Are you here for my grandpa's birthday party? I thought our reservation was tomorrow. Did you maybe mix up the time?
Here's the thing. People from City Hall already booked a Lion Dance show on the same day for soldiers leaving on an expedition.
I see.
But maybe we can combine your celebrations with this
My grandpa was a soldier too. He'd be so happy if you could do that for him.
Nice! Just double checking again. It will be your grandfather's 60th birthday, right?
Correct.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Then I'll do 6 spins in a row as part of the celebration, which means I'll dance around our birthday star on the poles. It's a special one spin for a decade.
Thank you so much.
Done. Now, on to the next client.
Welcome to the Pioneer Association store. Well, I don't know much about it, but he's even, fun fact, though, but everyone knows nowadays, if you want to get to know them. Welcome to the Pioneer Association store. What would you like today? Great choice. I love that too. Great choice. I love that too.
Over here. Been waiting for ya. I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark?
Smells good.
So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norfolk Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, a burst of energy erupted from that statue. Two forces clashed and collided, and later, one of them emerged victorious, vanquishing the other in a violent clash. General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Brenodian power. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with his body in a similar fashion. So, we took him to the academy for a checkup with Baizhi. Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know. It shares similar frequencies with Tacit Discord's reverberations. It resembles an echo processed by the data bank, stored inside your body instead of a terminal. In other words, it's your own echo, captured or absorbed at some point. Without you, it can't manifest. That's why Baizhi couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then. Was it you? Was it the little one? Or maybe the two of you together? And Baizhi discovered more after analyzing your... She found a new power source within you, similar to the Crownless. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal. To put it simply, you are connected. The bond between you and this creature is, fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for attack. Okay, now that's pretty much it. Baizhi was going to explain it to you herself. She has to go check on a newly appeared sonorosphere in Zhaozhou.
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Drenodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely. Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of. That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me. Said I'm not just any echo. I'm a super-duper cool one. Rarest of them all.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baizhi's exact words, that is what she meant. She mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Said they are involved in every aspect of human life, with unique abilities beyond our imagination. Those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baizhi, an eco-acoustics expert, have ever seen one in person. But this little thing here? Could be one of those foreign echoes.
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? We may find other cool echoes in that place. Well, both General Jian and Baizhi have I'll admit, the thought of someone else having an echo inside them sounds pretty crazy. You can absorb reverberations with just your hands, like the So... do you know where exactly he absorbed you? Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask him? Yeah, it happened,
but... even if echoes can...
Aha! What? That green-haired, serious guy... Sleeping? Serious? So you've got privacy to be respected. So, the only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired. I know.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones we see. Turns out you share a lot in common. So you probably don't know your denomination or nickname.
The universally agreed terms for special echoes.
My denomination. What? No way! I don't want to be called. How about this? You help me. There's nothing left.
Next time, I'll definitely save some for you. Just give me a name. Please?
A name?
Yes, I want it now. Look, that sounds interesting.
With your own...
Yeah! I just want a name that sounds... Names are a big deal. Can't have people not scared of me when they hear that. Let's see. Nuh-uh, absolutely. Hey, it makes every difference in the world. I am... Or maybe... No. Why? Huh? Aha! I knew, Roof. You didn't just pick two. I mean...
What's wrong? What are you
Abby. Of course I like it. You came up with...
Sure. Well, that didn't work out. I really thought we could figure out where Abby came from.
Maybe each special echo has a unique ability.
Why do you sound so
Well, since you asked, I'll show you. All right, all eyes on me.
What's going on?
I'll try again, just you see.
What? Did something happen?
Just a little slip, that's all. I can do it. You gotta trust me. Back then, I just stood in front of him, and that big bad Grenodian monster thing just left.
So, you didn't really do anything?
Huh? No, I definitely did something. Like I said, I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy, coming closer and closer. It was like nothing I ever smelled before. I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up and reach out for it.
So, maybe Abby's power activates automatically under certain circumstances. Perhaps Abby can't control it yet.
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long yet.
Hey! Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. Really. When I think about it, I just stood there and did nothing and ended up beating a Threnodian. Imagine what I could do if I actually tried. Hey, Grover,
Get behind me next time we run into anything, okay? I'll keep you safe. Promise.
You're so real for that, Abby.
Heh, you bet. I said I'm super strong. I'll protect him.
That's very reassuring to hear. But it seems we're stuck again. I can't think of anything else to check out.
Knew it. Nothing about Rover's ever gonna be easy to figure out. Maybe we should bring Baija, Mr. Shangli, Yao, and all the researchers in Jinzhou? No, in the entire Huanglong together? They'll do a nice and thorough examination on Abby, and then...
Absolutely no! I said no! Told that poker-faced researcher already! I'll make it clear. I am to stay with Rover.
I agree. Abby cannot leave Rover's side, but we can't just trap him here for research. Where did you absorb Abby? Our sentinel. Now that the Threnodian crisis is over.
Relax, relax. Speaking of that, so this sentinel can predict the future? What does it look like? Where is it? Since we're paying it, our sentinel protects it. But why are you talking about food again? I can't help. Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. How about we go to that place we went to last time with Yang Yang and Chisha? I love.
You're here for some grub? Finally found the time. What are you in the mood for today? I'll fire up the wok.
Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night? Wait, so you had a dream about the Sentinel? Like the one from your flashback when we saw the Sentinel statue after you lost your memory? Hang on, so let me get this straight. The Sentinel swooshed you off to a mountain shaped like a dragon. And then there were all these bad things going on, with lots and lots of tacit discords. But the Sentinel saved the day. How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh, in your dream it made the time different there.
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords. The Sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time, keeping those monsters out. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discords, where people lived peacefully. Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slow time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with me. What was that place you dreamed about called?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but in my dream, the Sentinel mentioned a place called Mt Firmament.
Mount
You've never heard of Mount Firmament?
Huh?
Oh my. Get that echo.
Come on, man, relax. You don't... I heard there's a country called Oh. Legends say. I've never actually heard of anyone go. If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount...
The southeast the past few days, especially this morning. I caught this yin. It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air. Could it have anything to do with what...
I can feel an unknown Jinchi said she'll go, but so far...
Then shall we go check it out together?
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Let me take a quick nap. I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me a holler and I'll be up in a jiffy. I swear.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Time for another adventure?
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is... In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confident. When we captured Scar, it was around the same time that... If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or in order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate trapped the looming threat of the Threnodian... Madam Magistrate trusts... However, the landscape around Mt Firmament is complex. Currently, she's likely at the... To learn more about Mt Firmament, you can meet her at the ferry. I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I just... This worry in her last video message. I could tell she... Madam Magistrate's... Rover, Mount... I've sent the coordinates to your terminal.
I'm here. Hey, did you notice how the mountain has... Not that I'm hungry or anything. And don't worry. Well, that...
Let's head to the ferry. Mt Firmament. Our Wayfinders should have plenty information to share. Leave it to me. One with the sounds. Leave it to me. Keep it together.
Here we go again. You're in. Here it comes. You're in for it now. This is so much fun. dragon's treasure. Oh. Bullies, let's race! There has to be more, right? Finders keepers. Oh. Hi, here comes Encore.
Wind, guide me. Leave it to me.
None shall whisper. Endure and defy. obey.
Born with the sounds.
Nowhere to hide.
Woolie's attack! Woolies, keep up! Woolie's sense is tingling. Into Woolie's belly you go! You're not done for! This is so much fun!
Be gone. No hesitation. I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. I will be there for everyone as we head toward... None shall whisper.
One with the sounds.
Here we go again. Oh, this is so much fun. Ha. You're it. Ha, ha. Ha. No one picks on Uncle's friends. Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure. Woolies, let's race!
Leave it to me. Wind, guide me. Leave it to me.
Endure and defy. None shall whisper.
Here we go again! Blue! Life is in everything! Roll for me!
Be gone.
Remnants of the past.
Shorekeeper? No.
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mt Firmament? There is a certain folktale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had passed. Mt Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mt Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mt Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mt Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out. Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinshi has stayed on Mt Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mt Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel as well. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. From what I understand, there is a strong... That overseer tried everything. It's a clear sign that you're involved. Records at the Grand Library tell it they were all and here before me. Is it Rover? As your way from... The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon... It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storms. Some people must be itching to pounce. The bridge has broken. Judging by its design and intricate details, This is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state. My master once told me about the Court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mt Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit. But why? This chronosorter was built. But even if they died, or this let's.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
An unexpected discovery.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
One with the sounds.
None shall whisper.
How dare you!
Into Wooly's belly you go! This is so much fun! Leave it to me. Imitate. I can use some fertilizer.
Fraxidus. them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
One with the sounds.
No!
Leave me alone!
Leave it to me. One with the sounds.
None shall whisper.
Get together.
Bully's attack! You're in for it now! This is so much fun! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Blue! Luminous energy! Grow for me! Imitation! You're it! You leave that away! Bullies, let's race!
Leave it to me.
Oh.
Wind, guide me. Seems like a new discovery. Huh. The entrance is...
It's the photo. Specific steps must be followed to... Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mt Firmament. Proceed with caution.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mt Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. What was once slow and steady has become... No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount... Leaving Mount Firmament could do... These poor creatures. Trapped in the temporal... So... It looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel. I had wished that, as expected, the temporal... We need to hurry.
Shadow just... The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. I don't know how long the stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You need only focus on what you have to do. What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely over a century ago. Thankfully, Sentinel descend. It could be a...
Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking but every trap. Someone has used their resin, and it seems like she used the traces. Let's keep moving.
Someone
Must be using her but she must have had a read.
Leave it to me.
Saves me the search.
Chun-Li, the traces disappear by the pond.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall. Another photon barrier.
3 photon bolts to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, there are honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Chun-Li.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting a...
For years, I lived secluded. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. And you, young sir? My name is Xingyi. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here. I believe you are here for Magistrate. The Magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. That's what they call it in Hongzhen.
Lady Xin.
Madam Magistrate?
I'm fine. How's the
Yes. Remaining...
Good. Despite being the Sentinel's appointment, I can feel my resonance ability waning. And I can only mount.
The Sentinel was last seen flying, but little did they know. We had a defense. This mechanism has allowed to get inside Mianlun chamber.
Understood.
You are injured.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack. I implore you, Xin.
Yes.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed I never intended.
Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a... Once we saved the Sentinel.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that... The Mianlong chamber was once renovated.
I'll look into what you said.
We must. Rover and I are headed to the truth.
And the locals? I will send some men to open up the...
Thank you.
In this place she was born. And in this place she returns.
Did Xing-Yi and Jin-Shi know each other?
Jin-Shi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability, and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xing-Yi. She forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jin-Shi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass, Xing...
Yeah, this should be another... The entrance is built... We will need to break the three... Nothing. I was wondering... I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless... We need to focus on... Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle? wind guide me. It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Cherish every gain. I see. Are we going to aim the discs opening at the photon vault in the middle? Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the roots of the Corpus Monte. They've created these simulated diagrams of the distance.
Keep it together.
Woolies attack! No one picks on Uncle's friends! Blue!
Be gone.
Endure and defy. Keep it together. One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
Leave it to me. Hands up, my friend. It's nature's gift. Let's keep it well. Mommy! Luminous energy. Imitate.
Endure and defy. One with the sounds. Shadow descends.
Here we go again. Into Woolie's belly you go! This is so much fun!
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. Let's go and have a look. Glowing patterns on that gate. Yes. See how that mechanism we accidentally solved earlier. Yes. Wait. Blood and scales. She is... We are running out of time.
Wind, guide me. An unexpected discovery.
Decades have passed, but those researchers present. The Sentinel situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power, but it couldn't return things back to normal.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes... So the Fraxidus... There's nothing we can do. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't in the end. The Sentinel... Their experiment... No. A chronosorter... We are getting too...
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. Last chance. I must not falter.
Some fertilizer. Great attack. This is so much fun. Into Wooly's belly you go. Leave it to me. Life is in everything. Irritate. Here we go again! This is so much fun! Oh. Oopsie daisy! Find us keepers! You're it!
second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chrono sorter.
Shadow descends.
So it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
One with sounds.
You will obey.
Remnants of the past.
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here.
Carrier lift.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
Something about the carrier lift seems stuck.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mt Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, which states the collision... Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second Earth. Countless chronosorters. One the research... It's similar to how overclocking happens when a resonator... No. In addition, the chronosorters required manual control and the Sentinel successfully transferred Rover. Jinchi.
Remnants of the past.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
But, Changli, you're...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, Rover has a strong...
But... Thank you. Rover, I will...
Let's... What did you find in...
According to the Court of Savante's records, as time passed and its condition worsened, only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore their records to reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions. I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance.
Let's say you can achieve...
I share a resonance connection with Jue. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the temporal disruptions. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through it...
So what if the Sentinel's condition is indeed... Today it's...
If it truly comes... It's the only way to save Mt Firmament.
Have you thought... Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting... We both know what that means. On top of that, I can see right through your facade.
You're one to... I learned from the best.
Oh? We all die eventually. Jinshi, you must live and inherit... Jinshi, I don't intend to stop. That's why I brought... You may have already guessed it.
rover is indeed the hero who fought by our side. All evidence we... If anyone can help us with the situation...
Thank you, my teacher.
Lastly, we still don't know if... Yes, it could be... The cipher quiche. Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
It worked. The court of Savantes set many traps here. We must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out!
Take 4. Fast in starlight. Blessed end. Our lights shone through. Take 4. Evil be cleansed. Negligence on my part.
Together we vanish.
Sever. Take 4.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Remnants of the past. The Sentinel never tried to interfere with natural death before. Why did it make an exception? We've reached the carrier lift.
cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. From this point onward, this is all I can do. I'm here to... Not to mention, you'll need someone to... Yes, they've been constantly watching. By all means, I have a more fitting... Oh. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Wowie.
Chun-Li.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Chang-Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more.
Cherish every gain. Leave it to me. One with the sounds. Keep it together.
Lily's attack! You're in! Lily's venom! You're in for it now! This is so much fun! Leave it to me! Life is in everything! I can use some fertilizer. Grow for me! Huh? Irritation!
None shall whisper.
One with the sounds. Keep it together. Last chance. Is this the end?
Holy stampede! This is so much fun! Into Woolly's belly you go! Move! Noticing. Invitation. Woolly's attack! This is so much fun! Please behave! Oopsie daisy! Here comes all my...
Wanna go home?
Going against wind. I wonder how they're growing. I wonder how they're growing. Can you hear it? Shh. That's the sound of sprouting.